I'm Jenny Boyette. I'm here with my friend Kathleen Edelman, author of I Said This, You Heard That, tackling some of the most frequently asked questions. So one that we get from time to time is they've met some other people, they don't have time to go through the assessment, and they really want to be able to identify some other people nonverbal, like without asking questions or just more observing them. So can you give us some tips of the trade of maybe each temperament? What are some nonverbal clues for each one?
And that's so important. Like, it is a good question we get all the time, but we really want to dive into, this is really what we're trying to accomplish.
Right.
You know, we're trying to accomplish and accept our own temperament and be aware of what that looks like, right? We want to be aware of the words we use and the way we stand and the way we approach a room.
Yes.
And the more we, again, know ourselves, then the more we can see others.
That's right.
And then honor them with their wiring and know, how to interact with them. So again, body language.
Yeah.
We have to listen to understand.
Right.
You do not even have to be in a conversation with someone to listen to their conversation or how they're interacting with a group of people.
Okay.
And hear some of the, very interesting, like the words that they'll use. Like a blue will use, oh, is that the plan we're going to do? Is that the strategy for the group today?
Okay.
Okay. You didn't even have to be in that conversation to go, might be blue, right?
Okay.
While a yellow in the same team might be going, well, who is on the team? Like, is everybody going to be a part of this event?
Sure.
Or am I going to be working alone with terror on their face, right? Again, so listening to the words they use and listening to understand is probably the first step. See, we don't listen to understand.
Right.
We listen to respond.
Right.
But if everybody would just pause for a minute and listen to understand, you're going to start to be able to identify other temperaments in people.
Sure.
Right?
Well, let's talk about the nonverbal clues. So me being yellow, obviously I'm animated, my facial expressions, I'm more like, you can almost, there's a bounce
Wiggly.
or you say wiggly, so that's a little bit easy. So I understand that.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about the red. What would be some nonverbal things with a red?
Where you're going to bounce into a room.
Yes.
Like you're bouncing and you bring life and breath into a room. A red walks more like a march. Like that you can hear them coming down the hallway.
Okay.
Right? And they come in and they walk in with purpose.
Okay.
And they, a lot of times will use hand gestures. They're the ones where you're animated. They'll use hand gestures
more like
this,
bullets
or pointing or hands on their hips.
Okay.
So those are all nonverbal.
Okay.
A blue is going to hesitate at the door.
Okay.
They'll look, and so will a green actually. They'll kind of look and see who's in before they enter.
Okay.
Right? And when they first come into a room, most likely they'll go directly to somebody they know.
Okay.
Right? If they don't know anybody, they're going to stand by the door.
Okay.
Right? A green's going to do the same type of thing. They're going to walk in and they're going to go directly to their seat, or they're going to stand on the outskirts.
Okay.
Until they know that, what's going on and they feel like they can step in.
Okay.
And this is going to even be with children.
Yes.
That's why we don't want to push a green.
Right.
Let them see if they want to go on the court. Let them see if they want to go into the party, instead of pushing them to be involved.
Sure.
So definitely watch body language and walking into a room, or even when a group of people
are around.
Well,
one of the things we've talked about before too is sometimes the red and the blue, their natural resting face may seem a little bit more unapproachable.
Yes.
Or a little bit more just more neutral. And whereas a green and a yellow's natural resting face might be more joyful or have a little bit of a smile to it.
I love that you said approachable.
Yes.
Because it really is. There's a comfort that comes with a green.
Okay.
And there's a comfort that comes with a yellow. There's a reserve that comes with a blue.
Okay.
And there's almost like a protective that comes with a red.
Okay.
Like, really, you want to come in my space,
Sure.
and it almost can come off as a little scary, right? Like, you don't want to interrupt them.
Sure.
Like, sometimes they look mad. I
Right.
mean, it's just
This
the truth.
is true.
They just look mad.
This is my daughter. One of my daughters is blue, and she looks upset all the time. And I'm a yellow, so I'm asking her all the time, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong?" And she's like, "I'm fine." And I'm like, "Oh," even how she answered it. I mean, I even think the tone of voice. I mean, even though we were talking more nonverbal, the shortness of answers too can also indicate more of a red temperament. So.
Yeah. And that's very great. The resting face is good because I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Like, everything okay? Everything? And I'm like, I'm good. Like, I'm having a great day, right?
Sure. Whereas but when you see me, if my resting face
I
is
would be concerned.
you would know.
Yep.
And you've done that before. Hey, I passed by
Yeah,
you. Is
you
everything
did
good?
look all right.
And then I'm like, no, let me tell you, because we're animated. So.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah.
So as you run into people and meet them, and you don't even have to hear what they say, you can watch their resting face, and it might indicate a little bit of what temperament they may be. So thanks for joining us.